Hello everyone, we are live with Metroid Prime Remaster. I'm Nala for Power, and we're gonna play Metroid Prime Remaster. I already said that. Ulfkrig, hello. Are the donkeys safe? They're safe for now. Yeah, I should really do that. 50 subs and I won't kill the donkey. Well, I won't play Elden Ring until DLC comes out, so ooh, Shaky City. So you have until then. That's a little loud in my ears, Metroid. I've decided. Capitalism, baby! Oh man, I hope you're having a good St. Patrick's Day. We made corned beef and corned beef in the crock pot with some Guinness and the cabbage and stuff. Excuse me. It was so good. I have my Guinness now because it's St. Patrick's Day. And yeah, I was just a corned beef. And a friend brought over Irish soda bread and some like good butter and whatnot. You made cinnamon maple ice cream? It's not very St. Patrick's Day, but that's awesome. Oh, is it so good? Do you have an ice cream maker? Or do you just like mix it up and put it in the freezer, which is like basically the same thing? You have an ice cream maker? Oh! Wow. 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 No, I want an ice cream maker. I can't have an ice cream maker. That's so dangerous. Oh no. But 10 out of 10 recommend. Oh man. How much do you think you have succeeded on the cinnamon and maple part of your cinnamon maple ice cream? It's like, I'm sure it's delicious no matter what, but like, how good the flavor turn out. Nice. Basically, it's French toast ice cream. Hell yeah. Oh man. That sounds so good. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm listening to this intro song for Metroid Prime that you are also listening to. And I'm like 98% sure this is a different version than the song that's on the original game. But it's also possible I've just been listening to the Harmony of a Hunter soundtrack too much. This version doesn't have as much oomph as the version I'm used to. But like, this is one of my favorite songs of like any Metroid thing ever. But the Harmony of a Hunter version, for sure, is like a little more like symphonic and just has got a lot more oomph. And this one is a little more restrained, but this is a little more like vibin', which isn't bad. But I like my big song. Okay, could maybe go with a little more maple. The recipe was just cinnamon, but I found maple extract in the pantry and just threw some in. But was a coward. This is the lo-fi girl version, absolutely. Oh man. Okay, we're gonna remember to change over to this screen this time. Okay. Oh goddamn. Because the A and the B button are switched, this is gonna ruin me for like an hour. Are those your blood cells? They are blood cells? I'm actually not sure, because nothing happens with our DNA or our blood in this game. As far as I know. Okay, so these are just galleries. Okay, what do the controls default to? Okay, so it defaults to dual stick. Oh, it has dual stick, but it also has the controls based on the original GameCube version. Oh no. Who wants? I mean, I like that. For game preservation reasons, I like that. But no, we're just gonna stick with dual stick. I think some people have said they like the mix, but I'm scared of that. Okay, I only get normal right now, that's fine. So, I've played this game a couple times, and I want to get 100% collectibles, which is gonna be rough, because that means you have to scan everything. But, I want it. I want it. Maybe, man, do I want 100% scans? I definitely want 100% of pickups. Like 100% of, like, missiles and power bombs and stuff. As long as I get, wow. Oh, man. Wouldn't be a fucking Switch game without these load times, would it? Okay, am I gonna get salty already? I'm gonna get salty already. Soundtrack is absolute fire. Metroid Prime. I think I like it a little more than Super Metroid. It's just so Dude, why don't we shank people with our knees? Why isn't that an ability? I feel like that'd be, like, in the melee and real effective. Just do one of these things. Oh, okay. Alright, so interesting. So both A and Z are your Rudy Tooty Shooty. Get all the scans. Get all the scans. Entrance to airlock. Thank you. Dude. Okay. I had dinner at like 5-ish. And then I had a little snacky snack before stream. And that's when I took my vitamins. And I don't think snacky snack was enough. I'm gonna feel super nauseous, I think, for like 10 minutes. And then it'll go away. But whew. This was so scary the first time I played it. Okay, they're over there somewhere. Stupid vitamins. I need them. I need them to not have muscle cramps. But if you don't have enough food, they hurt your tum-tums. Morphology. Unknown info. High levels of radiation detected. Okay, I'm just now really realizing how preposterous it is to open doors by shooting them. It is preposterous, but in video game land, it makes perfect sense. Because it is so much easier to just shoot than to like interact with an open door button. Analysis shows incredibly large muscle structures surrounding the jaw area. Interesting. How do other people navigate? Maybe it also works if you just like kick it. Okay, so it doesn't do like the little loady up if you've already scanned it. What a good set piece. I like, there's no, like... Yeah. Like, there's no, like, cutscene to, like, show you the, like, blah! It's just, you just walk in, and you see some dead shit. And you go, whoa, neat. Some dead shit. Tail section possesses a mouth-like orifice, most likely used for birthing offspring. It's mouth-like, huh? The place where they birth offspring? Sure, honey. I guess we gotta keep this PG, I guess. I'm going to jump every time I mean to shoot. people were memeing a bit on the Metroid subreddit. Because, like, there's always a joke about, like, you know, how does she get into a morph ball? But then people were realizing that, like, on her suit, like, she just has, like, insane lats and, like, well, like, the suit has insane lats. And so her arms aren't, like, on her side. Like, her arms are out like this. Just always, like, slightly T-posing all the time. And, like, debating on how comfortable that is or isn't. Oh, there's gonna be so many scannies in here. Oh, wait, so wait. If all this shit's connected, we're gonna... Yeah, okay. Do you guys remember how they made a console called the Wii U? And then they didn't give us a Metroid game where you get to, like, switch your visors on the controller and, like, hold it up to the screen and look around like that. Wow, I remember that. I can't Rudy Tooty Shooty from the scan visor. It's health. You sound like you have more to say. No, I don't. I'm just disappointed. Like, Nintendo just loves to make these dumb consoles with these dumb gimmicks and then not do anything good with it. I guess at least for the Wii, we got, like, sort of realistic sword fighting in Skyward Sword. But the Wii U, nothing. What was the point of that thing? I don't... Like, imagine Metroid Prime, but then, like, you get to put all your visors on the thingy. To use in the bathroom. Yeah. The Switch is definitely good for that. The Wii U was less good. First person Halo's girlfriend. Yes. Hello, guns. This is the love interest of the Halo show, yes. Oh man, not gonna lie. If you got to be Pablo Schreiber's love interest, I don't know, sign me up, man. Oh, is each door a different scan? Well, I've already failed. Okay, that's fine. New pirate data entry. Zebus has fallen. All ground personnel are presumed dead, either killed by the hunter clad in metal or in the subsequent destruction of the underground facilities. Our research frigates Orpheon, Syriacus, and Vol Paragon were in orbit at 0 hour and managed to retreat. Frigate Orpheon is now docked at Vortex Outpost. Orpheon's cargo appears to have a 100% survival rate. Metroids are healthy but not on restricted feeding schedules due to uncertain supply status. We are ready to begin research on the Metroids and other promising life forms. Security status remains at Code Blue. No sign of pursuit from the Hunter. That's us! It's the Leonardo DiCaprio meme. It's us. Aw, it's a little jumper boy from the OG games. I don't think they show up in this game, though. Okay, I already don't care about scanning everything anymore. 100% pickups, not scans. Master Chief is the douchey security guard from Orange is the New Black. Yes. Oh man, he's got so much fucking health! Okay. Shit. That is something. He was also, oh, he was in this movie we watched. It was like a heist movie where Gerard Butler is like a cop or something, and Pablo Schreiber is part of a bad boy gang looking to rob a bank. Did I watch it with Mom? No. No, I watched it with the boys. It wasn't very good. I don't remember it being very good. Okay, so interesting. Huh. So the lock-on isn't a lock-on. Like, you lock on, but as soon as you move, you like move out of it and you have to re-lock. Maybe you have to hold the lock on. I probably just have to hold the lock on. You know, I just gotta, you know, I gotta say it out loud sometimes, you know. Why would you watch it? It was a heist. I like a good heist. I mean, Gerard Butler should have given me some warning, but Please insert metallic sphere to open the door. These people do walk around with blasters and metallic spheres. That does seem to be the case. Ah, yeah, first little boss. Song's a fucking banger. New creatures entry. Parasite queen, parasite female, genetically enhanced by unknown means. A weak spot has been detected in the creature's mouth. Use your auto-targeting to acquire this new target. Scan indicates the presence of a potent mutagen, origins unknown. Creature, excuse me, exhibits the ability to fire weapons-grade blasts of energy from its mouth. A trait not present in the standard parasite genome. You don't say. It appears the pirates have begun a bioengineering program with considerable results. Okay, yeah, you just have to hold it, which is very unintuitive. Wondering how good the strafing is, the answer is horrible. Oh. Why did these veer so far to the right? Did it. What was that?
Evacuate immediately.
Uh-oh.
Evacuate immediately. Evacuate immediately.
Would it be a Metroid game without escape sequence? not remember that. Oh, what? Thank you. Oh, these fuckers are gonna be in so many. Yes. There we go. Hoover, hello! How's it going? It is going so good, you know. You know, escaping. Ah, shit. Ah, for Returnal, yeah! Oh man, because I think Returnal's gonna be a lot harder than this. I was actually gonna play hard if it gave you access to it, but it doesn't give you access to like a hard mode until after you beat the game. Let me in. Dude, space pirates really just make their ships really compatible for Samus. It's really nice. Oh no! Oh no! Who that? Damn! Homegirl's got some eyelashes! Dude, this Samus goes to Sephora. Thank you. Okay, yeah, thank you so much for lurking. Thanks for hanging out. Oh no! We got slammed against a wall and now we've lost all of our upgrades, for we are in fact a Super Nintendo cartridge. Am I dumb? I'm dumb. Okay. Oh, I can't even charge beam no more. Somebody snap, okay. They really shouldn't have kept their Parasite Queen above the fucking nuclear reactor. Tracking on enemy target has been lost. Ground-based recon required. Begin landing sequence. Demon King Noble, thank you so much for joining chat. At least you kept Spring Ball. You lost Morph Ball, so it's a moot point. But hey, Spring Ball. Is that... Oh, I guess that wasn't in the list of, like, things you lost. That's funny. How are you doing? I hope your week has been good. Happy St. Patrick's Day and happy Friday. New extras unlocked in main menu. Thank you. I would like to save. Thank you. I love the Talon 4 overworld so much. The music is so pretty. Extremely aggressive beetles. Oh, this game looks so good. Ah. If there was a feasible way. Yeah, Demon, I agree. I think this is my favorite Metroid soundtrack. I think most Metroid games have found like outstanding music, but Metroid Prime is extra good.
Recording to logbook. Recording to logbook.
I wish there was a feasible way to have like a side-by-side comparison so the youth on this channel could see what an improvement this is. Oh. So there's that elevator. Am I able to go anywhere else from the main hub yet? I don't think so. I might be able to go like one other place. Oh, I am able to do this jump. Okay. Ow! Whoop. Oh, I don't even have charge beam yet. Fuck. Yay, new creature. Okay, but I think that's a missile door. Yeah, it's a missile door. Gosh, my poor little eyeballs. Okay. Whee! Is there... There's probably fall damage eventually? Is there any fall damage in this game? I don't remember. We'll see. I'm sure I'll die to it at least once. Okay, I can't get up there yet. Who said? It's just more fun that way. I'll you know, sometimes it's hard. Oh my god, this game looks so good! So pretty, you guys. We don't have the ball yet. Okay. Also, I apparently grunt when I'm like dodging, and I do a lot of leaning with the game, I have been told. Let me have it. Let me in. It won't let me in. Okay. Okay, yeah. So we're just going up to Talent 4. Have you had a chance to play this yet, Demon King? I'm guessing so. Or the Chozo Ruins. That's what we're. Abnormal seismic activity detected. Seismic disturbance at ruin site. Neat. You played the original like 20, 30 times. Damn. I haven't played it that many times, but I've played it several times. I don't know. Over my lifetime, I'm guessing like 5 or 6 maybe. I was there at M2K2 when we figured out plasma without space jump. What does that mean? Oh man. I'm very excited for this. So like, I love the Metroid series, but I play it just like on my own. Like, I don't like speedrun or nothing. I just like play it a bunch. And then like when I started streaming it, got like a whole bunch of really cool like speedrunner types and people who are like really into the games, like teaching me all this stuff. Like what's plasma without space jump? Like how to get the plasma without space jump? Passageway to shrine. Beans. Oh, the fucking hives.
Recorded to logbook.
I cannot wait to get missiles to destroy those things. Ooh, that doesn't have a scan. It's just like a little thing. That's neat. That's nifty. I like that. Holy shit, those things fuck you up. When sequence breaking lowered the minimum percent to beat the game from 22 to 21%. Oh, neat. Okay. And what's M2K2? I'm assuming it's an event. I don't know what event that is. It's a defunct speedrunning site. Okay. Lore! Juicy lore! Many long years have passed since we Chozo first took root in this land. The passage of time has always been a source of fascination to us. It is the belief of many Chozo sages that the truth of the universe hide within the tumbling currents of time's flow. Even as we search for answers there, however, we find illumination in other, unexpected places. We know not how the ability has come to us, but recently many Chozo have begun to sense things beyond the realm of ordinary perception. Taking drugs. Strange sights and inexplicable sensations flood our minds, filling us with visions. We take this growing ability to be a sign of our burgeoning harmonization with the infinite. Perhaps, finally, the universe's secrets are becoming known to us. I hate the wasps so fucking much. I saw another one of you. Where are you? Is one of these a save room? One of these might be a save room. Hell yeah, it is. I remember the very first time I played this game, I didn't know about the Chozo artifacts until the very end. I'd like completed everything in the game, and then I went to the place that told you about the Chozo artifacts, and then I had to go back and find them all. But I liked it though, because like all of the hints had like, there's all of the, like, they all have clues into like where they're located on the map, so that was really fun to like figure out. How am I liking my Guinness? I like it. Guinness is not the most interesting stout, but it definitely goes down real easily. I don't always order it or anything, but I like Guinness. I won't say no to a Guinness. And the nitro's really nice. Misses. I don't want to hurt the fireflies. I can't. Ah, yes, this one. Be happy, you got Guinness. All I have is 4 Loco. Why do you even have them? Are you going to rob the bank? Isn't 4 Loco illegal? I thought they like stopped making it. Ah, beans. I cannot wait to do this fight with, like, not ass controls. A new creature, Mechanoid, Hive Mecha Security Unit programmed to work with predatory Hive dwellers. A design flaw makes the shielding on Hive Mecha weak around their access ports. These units are second-generation combat drones, able to interface with organic units at a higher level. They train, shelter, and work with Hive-dwelling predators. Unarmed, they rely on their Hive beast to handle any threats. Love it. Why have a good night when you can have a terrible night? I mean, it's certainly a motto. I did it. I saved the world.
Recruited to logbook.
You guys tell me about the grass. It looks so good. It's just it's real great. It was just a little gift they allowed us to purchase for $40, but still, oh man, it's so good. The fact that they just like dropped it, there's like, oh, here it is. Fuck off, wasps. Oh, I can blast their stupid nests now. Yeah. They did give us 20 off, that's true. They could have charged the full price. Full 60 and they didn't. Hell yeah. I like how much they underestimated how many people want a physical copy. Yeah, I mean, there definitely is that connection to it. But for me, I wanted a physical copy because Nintendo has gotten real bad about letting you play your games from one console, like on the next generation console. And so I want to be able to sell these back when I can't play them anymore on the new console. They make the Switch obsolete. Ugh. Nintendo they're just the masters of making us buy their games over and over again. And I kind of do it. I definitely emulate all of their, like, SNES games and whatnot. There's no reason to pay for those. But, like, because we had this emulated from, like, the Wii version. Really? The 6th? Damn. But yeah, we emulated it. And, like, doing the Wii emulation, like, it was good enough for me to play it, but, like, it's just a little wonky and just, like, yeah. I'm very happy for this remaster. And at least this is a remaster and not just making you buy the game again for your new console. Honey, it's been 6 months. Time to buy Resident Evil 4 again. Man, I guess Nintendo and Resident Evil, right? I guess also Silent Hill. Who makes those? Is that Bandai Namco? I don't know. Oh my god. Wasps, fuck off. Every time I come in your room, I'm going to destroy your nest because it's fun. Original, Stealth, 1 and 2 version, European Player's Choice, Trilogy, and Remaster. Okay. Well, I got no more additional health out of that. Those things are so pain in the ass. Oh my god! Go away. Okay, this is this fight. Wow, they really just put in a lot of these, didn't they? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, he mad. Oh, he mad.
Recording to logbook.
Oh, goddamn it, I keep... Yeah, I can do this dance all day, buddy. Damn right. Okay. Okay, so that animation makes it look like Samus gets really tiny. She just shrinks down, and then she's in the morph ball. Because I saw some like fan theory that she like turns into goop, like when like you know like a caterpillar is like in a cocoon. And I liked the goop theory, but that little animation was pretty clear. She gets tiny, and that means she's just like hugging her legs and like doing somersaults. I love it. Oh, I don't have any missiles. Wait for the space pirate lore where they try to replicate the morph ball. Oh, amazing. Okay, so this is sandstone. No. Radion or brimstone? Oh, so not so sandstone is probably then morph ball bomb. Yeah, I don't have bombs yet. Just morph ball. Oh, those little fuckers didn't come back. That's nice. Ooh, there are some places we need to morph ball just in the hub world. 100%. 100%. Tied to the proximity of the second door to the room you're in. Interesting. Those load times feel about the same. Get my missiles. Includes doors you just walked through, so approaching a new door will dump the room you just came from. Anytime you go near a door, expect the other door you came out of to reload it. Phazon! Okay. Well, that... Wow, this looks good. Look at that. Oh, this music. Looks so good. Ah, love it. Love it. I was thinking that that morph ball took you to the Chozo ruin with the artifacts. But it does not. That's okay. The doors are too bright? Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, they definitely do sort of stand out a little much. Fuck off. Things. So now I want to go up. What would you say is your favorite Metroid game, Demon King? You have to pick one. I like that it's hard for you though, because they're great. Oh my god, these things fucking hurt! Do they always hurt this much? I guess they also give you a lot of healing. Super Metroid was your first ever video game ever played, so you are biased. Oh, and that's just a general reminder, but thank you. Thank you, guns. Okay, yeah. Super Metroid was my favorite. For a while, Super Metroid was my favorite game until Hollow Knight came out. But on replay, like, I still love Super Metroid, but I think I like Metroid Prime more than Super Metroid. You founded the Chorizo freeze glitch? I don't know what that means, but I want to see it. Is there like a YouTube? Is there something explaining this to me? Okay, so is this like, I see this like golden Chorizo code? No, that's code. That's not a glitch. You know what's... Oh, this guy! Yeah. You can reset the game with a glitch, causing old bosses to respawn, and using another glitch can cause the Chorizo boss to become freezable. Normally, he's immune. Oh, neat! That is so cool. How did you... Like, how do you even figure this stuff out? Man, how does anyone figure anything out? Like, speed-runny, glitchy community people are so cool. It's... Like, people who find, like, bugs and exploits and stuff. Can I go in this water?
Recording to logbook.
Oh. Okay, the surges of negative energy brought by the meteor far exceed our expectation. We Chozo have yet to find a way to rid ourselves of the great poison. All we can do now is seal it away and wait for the day when a power to purify the poison appears. However, it is already impossible to collect all the pieces of the great poison as it has already spread, seeping into the planet and hardening. Rip. Gosh, my little blind eyes. Hoodie, hello! How's it going? Firefly, I like you. I don't want to have to shoot you. It's also so late. Why are you still awake, Hoodie? But thank you for joining. It is always good to have you with us. Okay, I think I can't go very far there yet. Once you freeze him, his color palette will glitch to make whatever beam you have. That's delightful! I love that. Good thing that Firefly isn't an innocent donkey. Or there would be no hesitation. That donkey's days are numbered. That's true. That, it being Friday is why I didn't feel bad starting my stream at 8 p.m. And this, yep. Friendly reminder, when Elden Ring DLC comes out, that donkey's days are numbered. Four runic symbols need to be activated, okay. Oh, fuck off, snake grass. In this room need to be activated. Oh, can't get through there yet. Why do the wasps have to scream? Yeah, it's definitely a little bomb. Wait, you thought this game was 2D? No, you're crazy. Metroid Prime was the first 3D Metroid game. And like also not 3D, but like also first person. There was once an attempt to make a 2D Prime game, but I think it got DMC. Oh! I remember that. I remember that. Yeah, I got hella DMCA'd. I didn't think you could have a Metroidvania not in 2D. Yeah, and honestly, I think it's really impressive how well this game succeeds at being like a first-person Metroidvania.
Recording to logbook.
Retro knocked it out of the park. They were a nobody studio back in early 2000s. Yeah, they really, really did. Man. Wish they kept making Metroid games. Apparently they're still working on Metroid Prime 4. I don't know, man. They keep saying that, but like we've heard nothing in like so many years. I just like don't believe it. Like Metroid Prime 4 is more of a mystery than Silk Song. Eagles Duke Nukem Forever. Oh man, is that like another like long ago announced game? Metroid Prime 4 or Silk Song, which one would I rather have? Oh, just when will either arrive? Who knows? Oh, shit. Well, that sucked. Okay. Oh, there we go. Waited 12 years for Duke Forever. Damn! I did not know that. I'm not really tuned into the Duke Nukem games. Yeah, but Final Fantasy VII is a remake. You don't need to wait a billion years for a remake. For a remake of a third of a game. Ugh. Like, Metroid Prime 4, was it announced 2019? Is that when we saw the JPEG? And that's all we've gotten so far is the JPEG. It's not actually a JPEG, but it's funnier if you call it a JPEG. Oh, it was announced in 2005 and came out in 2020. Okay, yeah, that is an insanely long time. That's crazy. Oh, wait.
Recording to logbook.
Disaster struck suddenly. We had a vague, dark foreboding, and it became truth. A meteor appeared from nowhere, casting a dark shadow of debris over the land with the violence of its impact. Its destructive force spent. The fallen star burned itself out rapidly, and the incident should have faded into memory. But the meteor brought with it corruption. A great poison and burst forth into the land, a strange energy that clawed at natural life with a ferocity. That strange negative energy emitted with the meteor expanded to encompass Talon 4 in a night, as a spider weaves a web. Sucks, dog. Do we have our charge beam back? Hell yeah. Neat. Oh, I can't jump yet in morph ball mode, right? Nope. I re-up on it. Yeah. I mean, cause no, you don't get Jumpy Boy yet. Yeah, you don't get Jumpy Boy yet. That's a different ability. And I like because you have to read about it and it tells you which materials it explodes. And then you're like, wow, I'm so smart because you like, oh, there's some radion over there, and like, oh, I need to use a missile on that. And then you're a smart boy.
Data received.
Incoming scan data. Increased war wasp activity. X in morph ball mode does not jump. I am pressing X. I am pressing B. I am pressing A. Yep, nope. That might be a change from the original. Okay, yeah, for sure. You're gonna have to notice the changes because unless it's something like super obvious, like I've played the game a couple times, but yeah, I don't know if I'd remember all like the little changes. Works for me. Oh my god. Am I silly? I'm silly. Okay. Is he a friend?
Recorded to logbook.
stone toad preys on creatures smaller than itself, vulnerable only from within. A stone toad is able to remain still for days. It preys upon creatures smaller than itself, inhaling them whole. Anything it finds undigestible, it regurgitates. I love him. Ah, yes. This thing. Okay. Oh, no. This is a creature. I love it. Mechanoid. Incinerator drone programmed for high temperature waste disposal. Device schematics indicate a high risk of malfunction when internal power core is damaged. Unit has minimal combat programming, but can defend itself if necessary. This drone's intense heat blasts compensate for its lack of battle prowess. Oh, what? Nope. Okay, so there's like a little... Yeah! Burn the wasps! Burn them! Burn it! Burn it to the ground! Stupid fucking wasps. Hate them. Updated graphics and controls, but then we find out the gallery was massively updated in this version, so clearly the stealth updates to this remaster. Oh! The gallery was massively updated. Interesting. The updated controls are real nice. might use him to spit something out eventually. Oh, no, so we probably just can't do this until we beat the big boss. GameCube controller enthusiasts here. Oh. Dude, you like the, like... not having... Wait. Did GameCube have the just, like, dual stick camera? Or did it have the thing where you had to just, like, hit Z a whole bunch? To, like, move your camera about. Like, there has to be something different, because in this game, you can do dual stick, but you can also use the GameCube mapping. Oh, Z was the map? Like the trigger? Interesting. Ah, shit. We just jumped into that. Okay. It is weird to have it on the Z. I guess, what does your GameCube controller look like? Was the auto lock on the bumpers then? I guess it was on the bumpers. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, where you don't have dual stick controls, you have, like... like, closer to, like, N64, where you have your movement, but then the camera is on one of the bumpers. Now I feel like a crazy person. What does a GameCube controller look like? Yeah, it's not dual stick. Ugh. No. No, 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 no. Give me my free dual stick. Just all the time. Don't be ridiculous. Boomers don't play games. Are we... Oh my god, wasps. We're gonna be like this, huh? Get over here, wasps. I'm gonna burn your house down. Also, do I have to scan that shit again? No, I don't. Okay. Okay, wasps. Get gat. we got jump now. Interesting, because they don't say it, but you get jump with the... Huh. My beard is more gray than black now, and I'm not okay with it. I mean, you can be... I mean, I don't know. It depends on what year you're born. Are you Gen X or are you Boomer? I mean, you can be millennial with gray. Lord knows, half my friends have gray in their hair. And, like, a lot of it. They need less stressful jobs. Did I have to rescan them?
Recording to logbook.
Okay. What do you mean targets out of scanning range? How dare you? I showed a coworker a picture of myself at 16. He thought I was showing him screenshots of the upcoming season of Power Rangers. What does the upcoming season of Power Rangers look like? Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, once and always. A new Power Ranger special has set an April 19th, 2023 release date on Netflix. Oh, they're not young, though. So it's not that. Well, either way, that's only a good thing. Who doesn't want to look like a Power Ranger? Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. So we got that one on the tree. No! Samus! Why are you like this? Okay, that's fine. We got that one already. Oh, okay, so we did have to rescan it. little tedious. Let's read the sign. Aw, you let me read the sign. Sometimes the signs like say where you're going. Oh, big boss time. Yeah. Flagra. This mutant plant is the source of the toxic water in the ruins. Flagra's growth cycle has been radically accelerated. As a result, it requires near constant exposure to solar energy to remain active. This exposure has made Flagra's outer shell thick and durable. Its lower root system is unprotected and vulnerable, however. Exploit this flaw when possible. Concentrated weapon fire can daze it for short periods. Beams. Oh, I think this is harder. Or do I just not remember I have to stun it? I probably just don't remember I have to stun it. The music is different, yeah. Or doesn't like, yeah. Or is it different? I'd have to listen to the song again on the OG. Oh, it just made, okay. Had no music after 19 seconds. Interesting. Oh wait, no. Get ready to die, mister. Dun, dun. I like that it has this, it uses the like doo, 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 like when you kill the boss. It's like you figured it out. Good job. And now the water's clean. Yeah. Oh wow, floaty time. Yeah. Oh. Dangerous areas of heat are now accessible. Hell yeah. Yeah. Thank you. GG. Everyone. Oh! Oh! Wait, I'm silly. There we go. Oof. Oh yeah, you don't want to charge me of these guys, because it sucks them in. I can't drop down there, can I? Can I? No, that just comes through that other way, yeah. This room is the only room that requires super missiles. Neat. Oh man, the only one. Huh. I guess other than that, they're just nice to kill bosses faster. Oh, it's still grown over, so I have to go that way. I was very scared to jump down that very far place. I just played Bloodborne and FromSoft games and still fear in my heart. In the original, a clipping bug made the room possible without them, but the bug was fixed in version 3. Interesting. You and the fun fact guy, I'm not avoiding you at a party. I love learning all these little things about how the game, like the OG game used to be and like all that stuff. I don't know these things. I don't look for bugs. Oh, that thing said it was cordite. So, okay, so that needs super missiles. Okay.
Recorded to logbook.
Chozo script translated. The cries of this dying land echo in our ears as we Chozo watch the great poison seep ever further into the living pulse of the planet. The dark energy sinks into the trees and waters, devouring all life. Peaceful beasts die by the thousands. Some creatures survive, but their forms grow as twisted and evil as the force that fell from the sky. Many of these mutated monstrosities remain small enough to do little harm, but others grow enormous and threaten our very existence. One such beast defiles our sacred fountain, disgorging poison from its foul form, replacing pure flowing water with cascades of creeping death. Even in the face of such horror, we Chozo do not turn in fear. We are all that stands in the way of the great poison, and it is our duty to contain it. Guns, I would love to learn something that you just learned. 50/50 Guinness Dr. Pepper is delicious. Neat. Yeah, that sounds good. I'd try it. Oh my god, let me on. Thank you. Oh, do I need the grappling hook for this? Oh, no. It's this room. Nope, that's not one. I am... Okay, let's see. How long does it take me to get this back in practice? Nope, not that button. This button. Yeah, you get Spring Ball with the Morph Ball. They don't tell you that, but you do. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so you got Spring Ball when you got the bombs. But like it's because it doesn't explicitly say it, it just also happens. I'm pretty positive that room I need grappling hook for. What was... this room? Save in here real quick. I'm gonna keep playing. I'm just gonna take a real quick break to get some water and whatnot. I will be right back. Thank you so much for hanging out, everyone. Thank you so much for waiting, everyone. Demon King has run out of booze. Ah. That is a travesty. Wasp. Okay, yes. Nope, that's where we got the map. It was probably like faster to like just wait till the end when you have like all the upgrades and then you just like run through and get them all. But it's just it's more satisfying this way. Just every time you're like, yeah, went and got some things. Firefly, I'm so sorry. Well, we just killed an instant Firefly on this stream. "37 minutes until this state goes dry." You're in a state that has a that's unfortunate. I'm sorry, dude. Wow, that one's really unforgiving, isn't it? Why would I want to break those? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, just leave the stream up and go get some Guinness or some Jameson. Oh, I missed this.
Recorded to logbook.
The future is a vague thing, ever-changing and always in doubt. Even if we Chozo could gain the ability to foresee the future, it would be a hollow gift, for we can never hope to control what has yet to occur. The fountain is an example of this. The day may come when its water dries up, and there's nothing we could do to stop such a tragedy. But we do know this, unlike the uncertain flow of water, the power of our will is strong and enduring. The will of the Chozo will never run dry. Fuck off, bug. Oh my god. Yeah. They seem to be simple light sources. Okay, so that's Spider Boy. And then that's Rampy Boy. Okay. So there's that room with that had all the water in it. How's up this way? Okay, sure. Okay. I just use a missile on a wasp, and I'm fine with it. Enemy troops' movements analyzed. Bitch, I know about the Magmore Caverns. I'm just I'm exploring. Shut up, Navi. God. Shoot the birds in the sky. Is that the pro speedrunner move? So I want this room, yeah. Well, I guess I'll check out this one first, but I'm pretty sure I can't do much in here yet. Yep, I can do literally nothing. Okay. Let's scan it and get some data. Music is so good. Little hallway. Nope, don't missile them. No, this is not the room I want to go to. Dang it. Although, am I able to do that now? I might be able to do that now. I just keep wanting to missile. I'm just missile happy. No, I want to be over here. Oh, can we open this? Yes, we can. Oof, okay. No creepy crawlies on the walls. What tunnel is this? Yeah. And then spider ball. I want to get up there. I want to see the shiny. There's probably just a light source that isn't actually anything, but I want to see it. Fine. Okay, so this isn't the room I'm thinking of. But we still got another missile expansion. Ow! Okay. Okay, so what room am I looking for? Is it this room? I think maybe it's this room. Yeah, I think it might be this room. Yeah, okay, so I want to go up. Buddy. And by buddy, I mean ma'am. I just need you to jump. Yeah. how much do I love the first-person platforming in this game? It is shockingly good. Like, I'm really amazed at how well they made a first-person Metroidvania. Like, I'm not gonna say it's like the greatest thing in the world, but it's not like bullshit ever. Oh yeah, if I hated it, I wouldn't be playing this game. But no, it's really good. It's really good. Oh my god. You can't see your feet. I don't think you see your feet in most first-person games. I haven't heard that one, but that's pretty funny. I mean, maybe they're all just thirsty for Samus's feet, which, I mean, that checks out, right? Oh no, we've been here already. Okay. Just the sandstone reforms, I guess. Okay, so I have to drain the water in that place somehow. Oh. Do I have to blow up the duder? Sorry, buddy. Oh yeah, dude, she is oh man, she is my 6'3" queen. Oh wait. Okay, nope, I've already failed. Just... And then we have to go over to that one. Okay, this timer is actually way longer than I expected it to be. But now... Yeah, okay. It's way longer than I expected it to be, but then I've already waited, so it's like just... Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, this is a third one. I thought this was the same room again. I was very confused. Oh, there's no more timer. Yay, we did it. Yeah. No, okay. Oh, I don't get to roll off this way. Neat. Okay. So I think that's as far as we can go for now. Okay. Actually, no. What are you? No, you're a door I can't open yet. Okay, yeah, so let's go back to the elevator finally. Is there more I can do in the hub world yet? I need double jump for one of the doors. I should be able to get in more, because you get to go to the, like, artifact place fairly early on. I guess I could just drop down now, right? I think I can get to the artifact temple. No, I want to go to Talon Overworld North. I want to go to... Oh, that's where I want to go. Okay. So I want to go... Yeah, I guess I can just go up this all the way. Yeah, it definitely is helpful to have those as early as possible. I've played this game enough. I'm just gonna look it up so I don't waste my time backtracking. If oh my gosh. You almost have a list of the things I need to get into it. Oh my god, the wiki doesn't tell you what you need to get into it. That's so dumb. I don't want the artifact locations. I just want to know what thingies I need to get to the artifact temple. They're not gonna tell me, are they? Oh my god, they're so dumb. Okay, fine. Fuck it. Let's just go back. Okay. The only thing I think I might need is the double jump. Good I am at it. Fuck off. Where it just came from. behind the waterfall! Yeah! Oh, it's so pretty and fun. Lovely. 11 out of 10. Okay, yeah, here we go. Impact crater. Yes.
Recorded to logbook.
Field team reports are in on an aged structure of alien design built on the surface of Talon 4. Studies show this structure projects a contaminant field. This field bars access to a prime source of energy within a deep crater. Science team believes the field is powered by a number of strange Chozo artifacts. We have found some of these relics, and studies on them have begun. As this field could hinder future energy production operations on Talon 4, we must dismantle it as soon as possible. If this means the destruction of the Chozo artifacts, it will be done. Wow, those space pirates sure are mean.
Recorded to logbook.
The containment of the great poison. This task has fallen to the Chozo, and we will not flee from our duty, even as we suffer with the land and its creatures. We will pour our will into the 12, the artifacts which form the lock that holds this great evil at bay in the depths of the planet. This lock must stand up to all who might come to assault it, to preserve the power of the seal and to protect it from those who would meddle our own designs. We will spread the artifacts across the land, hiding them from prying eyes. The lock must never open until the day comes when this disaster can finally be put right.
Recorded to logbook.
Throughout our living nightmare, we will battle with the unyielding darkness. We Chozo see a light. This light glows with promise, chasing the shadows cast by the great poison and purifying that which has grown toxic. It is strange, though at times it looks to our eyes as if the light coalesces into the figure of a woman. Burning brightly, the luminescence descends from space, then retreats back into the infinite blackness from whence it came. When this prophecy comes to pass, when the light recedes, the Chozo's long vigilance of containment will finally come to an end. Also, this shrine is totally built like our visor, and it is so hokey, but amazing, and I love it. Oh, this doesn't like really look like our mask, but it kind of looks like the like green part of the visor.
Recorded to logbook. Recorded to logbook. Recorded to logbook. Recorded to logbook.
The Chozo believe their statues to be sacred. To tarnish a statue of a Chozo is an unforgivable sin in Chozo culture. Interesting. Oh yes, the Chozo spirits. Their music gives me so much anxiety.
Recording to logbook.
Nope. God damn it. Huh, will the other hints not show up yet? I don't remember that, but that's fun for me. Okay. One, two. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, it says I've scanned them all. Or at least none of them are glowing like super bright red. Am I silly? So there's 5, 6, 7, 8. So 9, 10, 11. Okay. It's like temple's a little out of the way, but that's okay. Okay, so let's get into Magmore, and then once we get into Magmore Caverns, I think we're gonna call it a night. Made some good progress today. And yeah, just vibe with some Metroid Prime for a bit. So we got into that, up to that door. Those ones are later. Okay. Yeah, the Harmony of a Hunter albums. I think I've definitely listened to those albums, I think, more than any other album. And I just never get sick of them. I've listened to them like just hundreds of times now. I could vibe with this music all day. Excuse me. Okay. Go away, Mr. Bug. No, I'm not going up. I guess you might want those things if you're coming back the other way. It's easier to just, like, explode those and throw them down. Magmore Cavern music is so good. The remix lower Norfair music. Yeah, that's true. That's probably why it's so good. Here we go. Doot. And that is it. Oh man, yes, thank you. Widgets. Doot. Roll credits. Woo. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out tonight, and thanks for joining me for Metroid Prime Remastered. I'm so excited for this. I love Metroid Prime so much, and we get to play it, and it's the best. yeah, Demon King and Ulfkrig and Guns and everyone, thank you for hanging out. Guns and Hoodie, thank you for modding as always. I will be streaming some more Metroid Prime on Monday. Um, so yeah, this is gonna be my main game right now. We are also doing the Pantheons of Hallownest. No, of we're not doing the Pantheon of Hallownest. That's the last one. The Pantheons in Hollow Knight. We're on Pantheon of the Sage right now. So yeah, be on the lookout for those. After Metroid Prime Remaster, I'll either be playing Returnal or God of War Ragnarok, whatever one I'm feeling more at the time. So be sure to look out for that. If you like what you see, you can give me a follow here. You can also follow me at Nala for Power on Instagram and Twitter for updates. We have a Discord. I also have a Steam curator page, so check those out if you want. Yeah, not streaming this weekend. I got some friends coming up tomorrow we're gonna do a big ol' spring equinox feast for funsies, and then on Sunday we're going to see Ben Schwartz live, so that's gonna be real fun. Yeah, thank you so much everyone for hanging out, and I will see you all Monday. Have a good weekend, everyone. Bye.